We're live.
Ah,
Everybody hear us. Hopefully.
test.
Can everybody see us? I can see the level on the mic, so I'm going to take that as a yes. The microphone is hopefully plugged in. What's up, live stream internet people? Friday night. We're doing the live stream on Friday this time because last weekend we did it on Saturday and we were really tired from skiing. So I was like, all right, let's try to do it on Friday this time. So hopefully we'll have a little bit more energy. I'm feeling good. Nate Miller says we sound good and look good. We know we look good, but appreciate that, Nate Miller.
Didn't get rid of the stash either.
Stash is looking good. I got a haircut. I almost went no hat for this, but I felt like that'd be kind of weird because the one time I made a video without a hat on, everyone was like telling me in the comments, like, oh, you look so weird without your hat on. So
Taylor Barnes, what up?
Taylor Barnes, Kevin Wedge, that 3D print and watch guy. I've seen him comment before. We got the Maltipoo, which I can never pronounce right. Checking in from St. Augustine, Florida. I've been to St. Augustine. I went there one time.
I've been to St. Augustine too. I think they got the Golf Hall of Fame there. Took my buddy on a surprise birthday party there.
What's up, everyone? Taylor's here. Taylor says, are you jealous I'm hiking the AT? And that's a fat yes for me. If anybody listened to the this week's episode of Trail Tales, Taylor was on it. And I'm pretty sure I said about 1,000 times how jealous I was that she's about to go down to Georgia to start the AT. So that's really awesome.
Is she out there right now?
She's starting in a few days. I don't remember her exact start date, but she's.
I remember the few days leading up to it.
Yeah, me too. Let's see. Kyle's cheeks are looking extra rosy. Ooh. No, we were just standing outside a second ago taking the garbage out, so that's why my cheeks are a little rosy. Everybody, we got almost 80 people. I should just say 70. Okay, there we go. 80 people watching, but we only got 23 likes. So if you're just joining in and you want to do your boy a favor, hit that like button. Hit that like button right now. It's the most generic YouTube shit to say in the world, I know, but it does help because the more people who hit the like button, the more YouTube knows, like, okay, at least a couple people actually care about this nonsense. And so the more they like put it on people's screens and stuff, and the more rich and famous that we become, which is obviously the whole point of this stuff. So that would be much appreciated. Hit that like button, smash that like button, fucking do some weird shit to that like button. Just hit the like button. You know how it is. We already got this guy who always wants us to fucking kiss Mr. Charlie Brown. Every time, all of these live streams, like that's like, he's always like the first guy. And he's like, oh, you guys gonna do that shit. We're not going to do it, Charlie Brown. I'm sure you would love to just like screen capture that and then just think about it every single night from then on, but we're not going to do it.
When did the mustache ride start? Never. Not for you.
Chris Roberts. What's up, Chris Roberts? Ben Hiking Outdoors. Yuri K. Ice Pick. We got a lot of people in here. Don. What's up, Don?
Oh, Don.
Rocky Mountain National Park. It's in Colorado, I think, right?
I'm guessing.
I don't really know much about. I've definitely heard about Rocky Mountain National Park before, but I haven't been there. I've never been to Colorado except for the airport, that really weird fucking airport they have there. I gotta stop swearing.
Will you shotgun a beer tonight, please?
Maybe. We'll see what happens. My phone's distracting me here. What's up, everybody? Nando Tech. That's an interesting name. Somebody just asked, would Vermont beat New Hampshire in a fist fight? Probably not. I think New Hampshire's got Vermont beat. Oh, there's the first super chat. Let's go. From Connor Pickett. I think that's how you pronounce that. It's pretty straightforward. Thank you very much, Connor. The super chat says, I've been stumbling over my words all night, so this might be an interesting one. Hey guys, I'm doing my first thru hike on the long trail this summer. Do you have any advice for the hike? Well, let's see. As everybody knows, or maybe you guys don't know, I don't know if I've ever talked about it, but I've hiked the long trail a couple times. It's a great trail. Any advice? I would say it really depends on your level of experience. if you are an experienced hiker, I would say go southbound. But if you're not quite as experienced, or you just want to do it the slightly easier way, because it's not going to be easy regardless, I would say go northbound. That's my biggest piece of advice, because the southern portion of the long trail is a little bit easier, just a little bit easier than the northern portion. That being said, I think the northern portion is more fun because like it's more scenic and some of the shelters are really cool. And that's the part that I live near too. So maybe I'm a little bit biased. So that's some advice. Connor, I'm happy to answer more questions about the long trail in a second here. If you have any more like specific questions, I love that trail. I could talk about it all freaking day.
Definitely go out and test your gear. And if you're going during the summer, bring some bug spray.
Mm-hmm.
No doubt.
And get ready to have some fun in the mud, because it's very muddy here in Vermont. Got a couple more super chats here already.
There goes
what's that?
Dave Franco. It keeps coming out.
What did he say? What did he say?
Somebody said I look like James Franco.
Oh.
I have gotten his brother though.
Still don't know who James Franco. Actually, I guess we looked it up on the first live stream or whichever one it was. Oh man, this is cool. I love the live stream. Sorry I didn't do a video this week, everybody. For those of you who actually care, I needed a little break, but we're still here. We're still having fun, and I've already got some ideas for next week. So hopefully I won't disappoint too much. Chelsea with the super chat, the $10 super chat. Here's your $5 you just oh my god. Here's your $5 you just refunded from the Patreon, and another $5 in favor of shotgunning one. Well, we're not going to commit to the shotgun yet, but Chelsea, thank you.
We might have to with the $10.
Yeah, maybe. I'm not as good at shotgunning beers as I am at Twisted Teas like we did the one time. But Chelsea, thank you for the super chat. Thank you for your Patreon support as well. I really appreciate it. All right, we got one more super chat here. Ryan Lilly. Did you get my email? Was my episode idea too dumb? Ryan, I did get your email. I didn't really read it yet, to be honest. I get a decent amount of emails, and honestly, I usually save them and then I reply to them all at once, and I've been slacking a little bit. I'm not going to lie. So Ryan, I did see your email. I didn't read it yet, but I will. I promise you. In fact, I meant to do that today, and then I just didn't. So I'm sorry, but I will reply to Ryan's email, and everybody. I've got a bunch of other emails I got to reply to and DMs and stuff. So, yeah. Thank you very much, Ryan, for the super chat. I love how it was $2.69 too. That's a nice touch.
That would be sweet to see Connor this summer. Like if we were out there
on the long trail. Yeah. Connor, if you see us, because I mean we'll be doing some I mean maybe we'll do a backpacking trip, but we'll at least be doing some day hikes and stuff on the long trail this summer. So if you see us, say hi. Don't be shy. Unless you're a weirdo, then don't say anything. But you seem like a pretty rad dude if you gave us a super chat. So definitely say hi. Let's see. We're getting a bunch of stuff. People are saying I messed up because I didn't post a video this week. I'm sorry. This isn't my day job. Sometimes I need a little break. George gave a fake super chat for $10,000.
Appreciate it.
I'll take it, I guess. Let's see here.
A lot of coffees.
Jared Gray asks, have any trip videos planned? It's a good question. And the answer is no for the moment, because we don't really do the, well, I guess we could do some just winter day hike trip videos. But to be honest with everybody, like we've been, I know I made like a few videos towards the beginning of the winter where I was like, oh, I'm going to be doing winter hiking. See, I'm already fumbling my words. Like I said, we were going to do some more winter hikes, and like we might still, but we've been going balls to the walls with skiing, and it's kind of hard to do like strenuous skiing and strenuous winter hikes. And so that's kind of why like I think right now we'd rather just go skiing. But once it warms up a little bit, we're going to be hitting the trail just as hard as we did last year. Maybe even harder. Who knows? We haven't really talked about it yet, but
and we bought a season pass too this year, so
we want to get our money's worth.
We're a little bit more committed to
skiing.
Yeah, but
for sure. But there will be more trip videos. Those are by far my favorite kind of videos to make. They're way more fun than like the stupid, like top 5 fucking stupid gear choices or whatever. So as soon as it warms up, as soon as the weather gets good, which is still going to be a couple more months, we will definitely be making some more trip videos, and I'm actually very excited for that. I'm at the point now where I'm kind of like over winter, and I'm just ready to I mean, the skiing's still fun, but other than that, I'm kind of over winter. So let's see here. I see a couple people I can't talk today. I see a couple people saying that we should make some ski videos. I would be down. The only problem is I'm just afraid that like the people who watch more like casually and like intermittently might not appreciate that. They might be like, oh, like what's this hiker like making ski videos for? That being said, the GoPro you're watching on right now, I've been bringing it on our last few ski trips. And actually, if you want to see some skiing content, what you should do is go follow me on Instagram, because I've been posting like a 30-40 second mashup of like all of our like highlights from our skiing trips on my Instagram story. And so assuming we rip it pretty hard tomorrow, which I think we will definitely, or I'll be posting one of those in my story. So go follow me on Instagram. And maybe like at the end of the ski season, I'll make like a mashup of like all of the best clips from our entire season. Because honestly, usually after a full day of skiing, I only have like 40 seconds worth of actually interesting footage, because watching somebody just rip down a ski mountain like is kind of not that fun. It's only fun when Flossy crashes, basically. So,
which I do quite a bit.
Let's see. That 3D print and watch guy is making fun of Darwin here. He writes, have you ever played the Darwin drinking game? You take a shot every time Darwin on the trail mentions hiking the AT in his videos. You die of alcohol poisoning. I mean, to be fair, I feel like that's most hiking YouTubers. Like you could play that game with me too. I feel like I do it just as much as he does.
I mean, the only real long distance through hike is the AT we've done. So.
Yeah. Let's see here. More people making fun of us for skiing stuff. You can't rip on the East Coast, Mr. or Miss J Shock. That is not true at all.
You can rest in peace over here.
You can rip too. Trust me. And Zach, we definitely already have some Jerry of the Day worthy footage, and that's mostly of Flossy crashing because he sends a little bit too hard sometimes.
Somebody said Flossy yard sale, but I don't ski, so the snowboard's staying on my feet.
You can't yard sale on a snowboard?
You never see a snowboard go flying, really.
That's true, actually, I guess. That's true. This is fun. If you guys haven't hit the like button already, hit the like button. If you already did, then I'm sorry for being redundant, but I want to make sure all the other people hit it too. So hit the like button. Let's see that thing go up a little bit. That's what she said. Let's see here.
There's one. Sarah G, would you rather
that's a good one.
Hike without trekking poles or without a stove? And I would most definitely hike without trekking poles. Like, cause I know like our buddy Mullet didn't have a stove on the AT, and like he just wasn't eating enough. And there's something about a nice hot meal at the end of the day.
That's true. That's a kind of a. I kind of like the would you rather. This might be kind of dangerous to say this, but if anybody has any good backpacking related would you rathers, put them in the comments right now. That could be that'd be kind of a fun theme for the live stream. I wish I'd kind of put that in the title, but
I used to hike without trekking poles when I first started, but I love using them now. But without a stove, I don't know.
It'd be tough.
I could do that.
It'd be tough. I think I would hesitantly go towards rather hiking without trekking poles, but I love my trekking poles too. Faux show.
Well, you know what? If you had a tent that was set up with your trekking poles,
you'd be kind of screwed.
Yeah, you'd kind of have to cold soak. So
yeah, you'd be cold soaking. And it would suck. Cold soaking sucks. I know. I've
never
to be
done
like
it, so I don't really know. But
yeah, I don't know.
It doesn't look like my cup of tea.
Let's see here. Chris Roberts, would you rather have toilet paper or a bidet? How do you pronounce that? Bidet? Is it bidet?
Would you rather have toilet paper or bidet?
You know what that is?
Yeah, it's one like of those toilets that sprays your ass.
I would rather have toilet paper. Sorry. I'd rather have toilet paper. 100%. Let's see here. Would you Would you rather cold soak all meals for a trip or never take off your rain gear? That's actually a good one.
Dude,
that's a really good
think
one.
Think about that because now we use our frog togs to like hold
for
our
the
pillow. Yeah, hold our pillow in place so we sleep all right.
That's a really good one. I like the would you rathers. That's funny. Captain Yo, dude, I'm so bad with this shit. Yanet, I can't even.
I think
Captain. Thank you. That's a good one.
I think I'd rather keep my rain jacket with me, honestly, like because
Dude,
so many times in the AT, the frog togs keep you warm.
I know, but like I think I would rather cold soak than have to wear the rain gear all the time, just because I would be so even more sweaty than I already am when I'm hiking in the summer. Like that'd be
Just
brutal.
think, you could put your pillow in your hood, and then what you do is you take your pad and put it up underneath your rain jacket, and then you could hold your pillow in.
Oh man, that's brutal. That's a good would you rather though.
You'd have to have somebody like stuff your pad up under your like rain jacket to keep your pillow in place.
Oh man, let's see here. We got another super chat. We'll get back. Oh my god. All right. Well, we're gonna do it. All right. So Mr. 3D print and watch guy back at it again with the super chat. He's definitely from Australia. First of all, because it says the currency type, I think, and also because he said shag instead of fuck.
Austin Powers.
Shag, marry, kill. Oh, dude, I don't know if I could do this. I don't want to get like in trouble.
Well,
shag,
you're
marry.
obviously not gonna shag Dan or Paul. I mean, like I don't even who's Paul.
He's a hockey player, I think. I'll shag an NHL player. I'll shag an NHL player. I'll kill Dan Becker. That's not even a question. And then I guess I'll marry Dixie because she's awesome and she can rip on trail. So yeah, if we're not canceled yet already, then we might be now. But that's pretty funny, honestly. I got to admit. Scott Foster said, would you rather hike without socks or without a sleeping pad? That's a good one too.
Wow.
Oh man.
That's tough.
I love my darn tough socks. I also like sleeping.
I feel like you could make a bed with like brush and stuff.
If you had to, yeah.
That'd be really annoying.
I feel but it would destroy your feet probably without hiking if you're not hiking with socks. So
what if you just wrapped your whole foot in Leuco tape?
Does that count as a sock?
That could be. Or what if you use something else as socks on your feet? You know,
fake socks. I don't know. I'd probably hesitantly. I'm gonna go with. I'd rather go without the sleeping pad because I've slept many nights on like the Thermarest Z-Lite pad, which is basically like that fucking tiny, anyways.
I'd go with the sleeping pad because after a while, your feet will callous up and get used to it. On those rainy days, though.
That'd be tough.
I need my sleep. You need your sleep.
On the AT, I saw exactly two people hiking barefoot. And they were both in the same exact day out of the entire trail. It was in Vermont.
Yeah,
it was,
I saw them too.
Southern Vermont. Day after we made it, and it was pouring rain that day. They looked miserable.
Which they were probably just stepping in all the mud. Like,
oh man, that must have been brutal. I wonder if they made it. They were already like a decent amount into the trail at that point. They were going southbound. Let's see here. Would you rather be stranded on an island with Dan or Darwin? Probably Darwin. I gotta say Darwin. It's on brand. I gotta say Darwin. Fuck Dan Becker. Let's see. Would you rather do another through hike or never hike again?
Do another through hike.
Do another through hike.
Because
let's see.
We want to anyway. So
let's see. Do you have an answer to this one? It's a good question. Man. I just feel like I don't really have an answer. Jason.
Oh, wow. I think I knew. I've gone. I hiked 300 miles without a zero.
Jason Shelton asked, "What is the longest number of consecutive days you've hiked without needing a zero?"
I don't know the days, but I did hike 300 miles.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
I didn't really take as many zeros as a lot of people do, but I can't quantify it. I took a lot of Neros, so it wasn't like I was just never ever stopping hiking. I didn't take quite as many zeros as a lot of people do, but I still probably took like, I don't even remember. I want to say maybe like 15 zero, maybe not even. Honestly, I don't even know. That's probably way off, but I definitely took some zeros. Ooh, this is a good question right here. Talk about your boots. Bear Trek Adventures asked about Flossy's boots here, the winter boots.
All right, Bear Trek Adventures. Flossy, how do you like the Solomon boots? Curious if they flex enough in the front part of the foot. I love the boots for one. They're rated to like negative 40 degrees.
Mm-hmm.
And the hikes that I've been on in the winter, like my feet never get cold ever. I work in them. Sometimes I work in them and like they're too hot. Like my feet sweat too much. That's one thing. And honestly, I think they're comfortable. When I first put them on, they were wicked stiff, but I feel like they're supposed to be anyways to give you good ankle support when you're hiking through snow and stuff. But no, I thought the front part of the foot flexes fine. I love them.
Yeah, those boots are dope.
I would definitely recommend getting them. They'll keep you warm.
This is a really good one from Scott Foster, who's been asking a lot of questions here. Appreciate it, Scott. I'm pretty sure was he making fun of us in the last one? I can't remember. Pretty much everyone.
A lot of people make fun of us.
Scott's would you rather is: would you rather be charged by a black bear or have a snake in your tent? Oh man, that's a good one. I mean, it's a bad one because like fuck both of those options, but
well, it depends. If it's a poisonous snake, I don't know. It depends on what snake. Like
if it's just like a garter snake or whatever they call them, the ones we have around here, I'd definitely rather have that in my tent. But if it was like I don't know how a rattlesnake would get in your tent, but if that happened, I think I'd rather be charged by a bear.
Do you remember one night? I think you had your hammock set up, but we were in Pennsylvania one night at a shelter, and this guy just like started screaming bloody murder, and there was a snake, like literally. Like,
I don't remember this. This might have been before we.
No. Like you were there for sure. It was in Pennsylvania because I remember I saw a rattlesnake that day. We had to wait like 20 minutes to go by it, but I don't know what kind of snake it was. I think it was a rat snake, like those black ones. But he was screaming like a girl. It was so funny, honestly.
I don't remember that. I must have been sound asleep.
He flung it out of the shelter.
Oh man, that's brutal.
But I don't know.
Let's see.
Depends on what snake it was.
Oh. This is a good one. Taylor Barnes has a good one here. Would you rather hike with someone blasting a Bluetooth speaker or someone that constantly bitches the whole trail?
If they're playing good music out of the speaker, I'm totally against that. But someone who bitches the whole time, that's annoying.
I feel like that's every thru hiker after like a certain amount of miles, though.
Yeah.
I mean, everybody complains on their backpacking. If you say you don't complain at all when you're backpacking, you're lying.
But they're saying the whole trail.
The whole trail, yeah.
We definitely weren't complaining the whole trail.
Not the entire trail. I'd probably go with the Bluetooth speaker, but I would feel like a real jackass every time we pass somebody.
I'd hike away from
from
them. Let them go up further.
Depends on the music.
Yeah.
If they're bumping some good music, then I'd be down. But probably not. Don't do that.
Like 9 out of 10 times, it's like EDM, like on the AT, like you hear someone.
That's some nonsense. It's like some country BS.
That's funny because you could have. This one's funny because you kind of almost were in a shelter with an escaped convict from the Dannemora prison.
Yeah. Scott Foster once again asked, "Would you rather be in a shelter with an escaped convict or Dan Becker?"
Dan Becker. I met him. He's a nice guy.
I don't know. Depends on what the convict's in for. I don't know. It's a tough one. I can't really decide that one. Mostly because I got to stay on brand. But probably Dan Becker. Dan Becker blasts Nickelback on his Bluetooth.
He probably does. That's great.
We were unironically.
Oh, there he is.
Oh, there he is. We were unironically listening to Nickelback the other day. And yeah. See, that's the guy I was talking about.
Oh, okay.
Let's see. This is a good question right here. Andrew just asked, have you gotten sick of hiking in the Northeast or learned to appreciate it or itching to move out west?
We're itching to go out west, definitely.
I mean,
but I appreciate.
Yeah, we are.
We appreciate over here, but
it's both. I still appreciate it here. Honestly, I'm like kind of longing to get back over to the Whites. I'm really excited to get back over there.
I'll always love it here, but we want to do something different.
Yeah, we do. We want to get out west. We're going to get out west. I've said that like 1,000 freaking times at this point in various videos and live streams and all this nonsense. So we're going to do it. We are going to do it at some point. The American Hiker 69 is in the house. He said he wasn't going to give me as many super chats this time, but he just hit us with the $3.99 super chat, so that's pretty dope. Just got done with an 8-mile snow hike. What's up?
Where'd you go? We
Yeah.
want to know where you went.
American hiker, you got to tell us where you went.
He lost 100 pounds. That's what he
Yeah.
told us. That's nuts.
He's going to be losing even more, too, if he's hiking in the snow. That shit's not easy. Let's see. Ooh, this is a good one. We got lots of good questions so far tonight, everybody. I'm digging this. Lots of good questions. Or they're bad. They're bad questions to think about, but they're good questions to BS about right now. So the quarantine cyclist said, blisters, back of the foot or under the toes? Which would you prefer?
Back of the foot. I've had both. Back of the foot.
I've had back of the foot, but I don't think I've ever had under the toes.
I've had under the toes. It's no good.
Neither one of them is any good.
No.
I'm gonna go with under the toes just because I feel like I know that back of the foot sucks. I mean, I'm sure they both suck, but
the back of the foot's easier to pop. Just pop it,
that's
let
true.
it drain out.
That's true.
Dude, the back of the foot is also easier. Throw some Luco tape on there.
That's true too.
On the back, like put it on the front of your toe. Actually, I've had to wrap like every toe. That Luco tape.
All 10 toes were blistered at the same time.
The Luco tape will stay on there too for if you don't know what Luco tape is, it's almost like a sports tape. And it stays on there forever. It'll stay on there in the shower and everything, but I recommend Luco tape. I think it's LUEKO.
Yeah, something like that.
For any blisters you have.
Agreed.
Oh, I saw a
which
good
one? Which is back up?
Oh. Would you rather Scott Foster?
Scott's killing it with the questions tonight. Thank you, Scott.
Well, the only reason I'm saying that is because I've had a super sketchy hitch. But
would you rather Scott asked I love the would you rathers. These are so funny. Would you rather have a super sketchy hitch into town or sleep in a shelter next to someone COVID positive? I would much rather sleep in a shelter next to someone COVID positive.
Yeah, me too. I've had a sketchy hitch. You don't want.
Yeah,
you definitely don't want somebody like under the influence driving you.
No.
But then at the point where like you don't know until you've gotten in the vehicle, and like they're under the influence, like
Yeah, it's tough. It's tough. Our friend Indy, who we hiked the AT with, he had a pretty sketchy hitch right at the end of his through hike. If you've listened to Trail Tales, like the very first episode of Trail Tales, you've probably heard this story. But I'm not going to tell it now. But I am trying to get him to do a video with me. He lives in Utah, so it's going to be like a Zoom interview kind of thing. But he's a funny guy, so I want to get him to tell that story in a video, hopefully soon.
On the same video, Kathy's been trying to get me to tell the bear story, but I'm going to save it for that video because that's going to be a part of the video. So
everybody, let me know what you think of this idea. I just thought of this video idea today. It would be like 5 through hikers tell like their sketchiest story from the Appalachian Trail or something like that. And so we would both tell ours, which honestly I've told mine 1,000 times, so I probably wouldn't spend too much time on it. But he would tell his bear story, and then I'd find just a couple other people that we hiked with that have sketchy stories. And we'll just talk about how sketchy the AT is, even though it's not actually that sketchy, but we'll pretend it's really sketchy.
I have a couple, like I have 2 that I'd like to, if they weren't too long, but.
Zakora asked, have you ever gotten ill on the trail? I haven't really gotten ill, but again, going back to our friend Indy, he got norovirus pretty bad, so he could probably tell that story too. I wish we should. I wish he was here. Honestly, he's so funny.
He got heat exhaustion too.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that too. Yeah, he had a fucking hell of a time. He still finished the trail. It's pretty badass, honestly.
I never got ill. I just had gotten slightly injured, like had a knee problems and had shin splints. But
dude hikes asked, "Hey fellas, good morning from Australia. You guys ever thought about hiking some Aussie trails? Like the not even gonna try to pronounce the
Biblum
trail." Dude hikes. I do not know anything about Australian trails. I think I would probably want to just visit Australia and like go to the Gold Coast and all that shit first. I'd probably die. I'd probably get killed by like a fucking snake or a kangaroo or some shit. But
Or like Steve Irwin.
or Steve Irwin would come out from the grave and like choke me out like he used to do the crocodiles or something. But I would love to visit Australia. I'd have to learn more about the hiking there first. But people always ask me all the time. In fact, I'm pretty sure I've even seen it in the chat today. People always ask me like, oh, like, are you ever going to do any like trails that aren't in the US or Canada, something like that? And my answer to that is like, I know about the really popular ones, like the Te Aurora, I think it's how you pronounce it, and like the Camino and that stuff. But honestly, I've never traveled outside of the US or Canada, which is very close to here. So it doesn't even feel like I was out of the country almost. I guess they speak French in Quebec, so that felt a little weird. But I think I'd rather just go visit like Europe or something first as like a normal tourist before I went over there to hike. But also at the same time, that would be a kind of a cool way to experience a different country. So maybe I will. But I don't know.
I want to go to New Zealand, most definitely.
Mm-hmm.
That's always been something I wanted to do.
If only it wasn't on literally the exact opposite side of the world from where we live. You could still get there. Ooh, this is a good one. Fives. Very numerical name. Would you rather hike miserably cold weather or miserably hot weather?
Miserably hot. I do miserably. I lived in Georgia. It's humid. And
Yeah,
hot.
you're used to that.
So I'd rather
I don't know.
Oh,
it depends
but cold
on
because if you're moving all day.
Yeah, so
but then when you stop,
it depends. If it was a day hike, I'd probably say I'd rather go with the miserably hot weather. But if it was, but you backpacking, I always say I hate cold weather backpacking, so I scratch that. I'd probably go with miserably hot, but I don't like. I don't know. That's a tough one. I'm honestly torn. I don't know. It depends. I would die if it was miserably cold and I was trying to camp overnight. So I don't know. All super chat should go up at least 1 cent. If the person before you super chats $5, you must raise it to at least 501. Yeah, that'd be awesome. We need to buy breakfast tomorrow. That's my excuse to always get people to give us super chats. Like, oh, we got to buy breakfast. But we do. And we're going to go rip pretty hard on the ski mountain tomorrow. So super chats are appreciated.
And somebody actually asked, what's the best sitch?
Sorry, where was it?
Somebody asked, what's the best situation to hike in Vermont? I mean, to ski.
The best situation? What do you mean?
Yeah, it was up a little bit.
Sorry, I lost track of the chat here, everybody.
Yeah, it's somewhere.
It's not easy. Down?
I lost it.
We lost it. But we just got a super chat, so we're just gonna skip everybody else and go to the super chat. Oh, we got a couple here. All right, let's see here. The American Hiker 69 once again gotta go to the Red River Gorge. He's like, you guys could go to like Montana or like the PCT, but fuck that. Go to Red River Gorge. In all fairness, I have heard cool things about Red River Gorge. I've heard there's some cool rock formations there, like arches. Am I thinking of the right place? I think so. I've heard about that before. I'm pretty sure Syntax has done a couple of videos there or something. Maybe like some old ones. Because I feel like I've known about Red River Gorge for a while. It's in Kentucky, I think. Is that right? Is Red River Gorge in Kentucky? Either way, we will definitely go there maybe at some point. No promises.
Somebody don't move it, but before we get to the next super chat, this one's kind of one you and I have gone back and forth on. It's Andrew Craigie.
Good question.
Who gets the right of way? Hikers going down or hikers going up? Everyone I meet says something different. I go with whoever is moving faster. Can I start on this one?
Yes, go for it. So controversial subject here, folks.
Well, when I started hiking, I thought whoever was going up, had the right of way because, going up's more difficult. But like as I've started, I've noticed when people see us moving faster going down, they usually just move to the side. And like they're kind of like, okay, these guys are ripping it. Like we'll just move to the side.
Yeah.
But normally you and I like it just depends on the situation.
That's exactly.
If you see an older person, you usually want to move to the side. If you've got a lot of people with like dogs and stuff, like just let them go.
Or like a bigger group usually.
Yeah, if it's like a huge college group that's out there.
That's the thing I don't. And I talked about this in a video I made a while ago. I can't remember which one it was, but there's like this conventional wisdom. If you look on like various articles and stuff and in forums and stuff, people are always like, oh, the person going up always has the right of way.
Which
And
I thought at first until
I feel like it
thought
just
about
depends
it.
though.
It does depend.
It's like, I mean, like I get it. Like you don't want to stop their momentum. They're going up or whatever. It's easier to stop if you're going down. But I feel like 99.9% of the time, and I'm pretty sure this is exactly what I said in the video, 99.999% of the time, it just depends. Like you just end up working it out. So I just one person will end up stepping aside. So I don't really see the point in making like a rule for that because I feel like that just makes it more confusing. Because like he just said, it just depends on the situation. If there's a group, we'll usually let them pass. A lot of the time, people see us coming, especially if we're like running or we're going at a good pace or something. Yeah. Then they'll step off and let us pass.
Always step over for trail runners.
Yeah.
Run you right over.
Yeah. God knows I almost got ran off the trail a couple times by trail runners on the AT.
It's whenever you have your earbuds in, you can't hear them.
Dude, there was one time, I'm pretty sure I talked about this in a video I made like a while ago, but there was one time, and we're going to get to these super chats in just a second, folks. Thank you. There was one time I was going along. I know exactly where it was. It was right before we got to the road crossing at Waynesboro, Virginia, right before Rockfish Gap. I was going along. I knew I was close. I was really pumped to get into town to eat some pizza and fucking not be a bum in the woods for a night.
We stayed at the same hostel.
Stanimals.
Yeah.
Stanimals. And this guy behind me was a trail runner. And like, I guess he said like, after he passed me, he said this, but he basically just blew by me and like kind of caught me off guard. I was like, shit. And he was like, sorry, dude. Like I tried to like, I yelled to you and stuff, but your earbuds were in. And so I was kind of the asshole.
I would have pushed your ass over.
I know. I was rocking out, man. I was feeling good. I like to jam out when I'm on the trail.
What are they gonna do? Like jog in place behind you while you're
That's probably what he was doing though. I feel bad, honestly. So I'm sorry, Mr. Trail Runner. I would have let you pass if I hadn't been such an idiot with my earbuds in, but I apologize. All right, let's get to these couple super chats here. Love the super chats. The American Hikers. Oh wait, I already did that one. Whoa. Scroll up. Margaret Weekly, who comments a decent amount. I hope I said that name right. Thank you very much. I appreciate the $14.99 super chat. And then YouTube takes about 30% of that. So you do the math. But thank you very much for the super chat. She writes, thanks for taking the time to share your stories and experiences with us. Well, thank you for taking. Oh, she redacted it. What? I didn't even know you could do that.
That was quick.
Well, shit. I guess she was probably just trying to fuck with us. But thank you for the super chat. If I still get it now, do I still get the money? Maybe. But either way, it was a nice comment while it lasted. So thank you very much. Let's see here. J-Shock. Let's see. That's a great name, J-Shock. It sounds like a 90s rapper name.
No, like G-Shock, like the watch, you know?
Oh, really?
Yeah,
is there a watch called G-Shock?
Yeah.
I don't know what that is. I'm not a watch guy. Me
neither.
I kind of want to get one to track our mileage this summer, though. That'd be kind of fun.
Yeah.
But anyways, J-Shock writes, you guys are awesome.
Appreciate it.
We definitely are. Thank you very much. Quilt or sleeping bag? That is a fat quilt for me. Quilt, 100%. We literally have the same quilt and the same pack for that matter. Because the next question is, what's your favorite pack? I'm sure a lot of you know what my favorite pack is. It's the ULA CDT.
I just stole all his whatever he had for gear. I just copied.
It's like half the people on this chat probably.
But no, the CDT is awesome.
The CDT is a great backpack.
You just can't beat the price or the quality you get.
I might be having I say this tentatively because we haven't made any like definitive plans yet, but we've chatted about it a little bit. I might have Peter, who works for ULA. I might have him on Trail Tales, the podcast, which would be really fun. Not like a sponsored thing, but just to I would just pick his brain about working for a gear company, which would be really fun. And obviously I really like ULA because I've been using that backpack for God knows how long. So
and you could talk about like what he likes to do out in, is he in Utah?
Yeah, I think they're from, or I don't know where he exactly is from, but the company's based in Logan, Utah, I think.
It'd be sweet to figure out like what he likes to hike out there.
Yeah.
too.
Yeah, that's true. Thank you for the super chats, everybody. The super chats are awesome. It's kind of funny. Like when I first, or what am I saying? When I post a video, like obviously you get a little bit of money from AdSense, but for the last, like all of the super chats or all of the live streams we've done, I cannot talk tonight. We've made more money in super chats than we have from the AdSense from my videos, even the ones that do like 10,000 plus views, which is kind of funny and kind of sad. So we really appreciate the super chats.
Yes,
And we just appreciate everybody who's watching this right now and asking questions and stuff. And speaking of questions, let's get down here and get some of these ones here. Can I answer this one?
Yeah, that's a good one.
So Jacob Bredin, sorry Jacob if I butchered that. How do you deal with nerves on the first day of a thru hike, specifically your first thru hike? So I was extremely nervous when I started the AT. And in hindsight, I shouldn't have been. It's just a backpacking trip. But I Jacob, if you're about to start a thru hike or something like that, I completely understand where you're coming from if you're nervous about it. I would say it's just hiking. So there's nothing I can say right now that's going to make you not nervous at all. Let's be honest. But just remember, it's literally just walking. You're just putting one foot in front of the other. You're just sleeping. You're just camping. It's really not that big a deal. And honestly, when it comes to a really long or even any distance through hike, even a shorter through hike, you got to take it one day at a time. So instead of try your best at least, because I know it's hard to not think too far ahead. Like when you're first starting, you're probably got all these thoughts racing around, like how am I going to make it all the way to, Canada or fucking Katahdin, whatever it is. Just focus on making it to camp that night and think about that. And maybe that'll help the nerves a little bit, but it's hard.
I remember the first day I was in the hotel room before, I was packing my food bag and I couldn't fit it all in. And I was like, that was what I was freaking out about. And I literally sent my stepdad home with tortillas with peanut butter and bacon bits wrapped in them.
Ew, that sounds gross.
He said he ate them.
He did?
Yeah, he said he didn't let them go to waste.
Didn't want to let him go to waste. Good man.
But
Good
I
man.
remember that's what I was freaking out about. I was like, I'm never going to get this food thing down. But
it's tough.
I was so naive starting out. It was crazy.
We all were.
I was nervous, but
Anna, we're scrolling up a little bit. I know we're kind of behind on some of these questions here, but we got another would you rather. I'm loving the would you rathers tonight, everybody. Would you rather through hike without beer stops or without burger stops? I'm gonna go. I know people are gonna shit on me for this, but I would rather go without beer than without burgers on a through hike. Honestly,
I would too, because that hiker hunger, you don't want to mess with that.
It's I really didn't drink that much on the AT.
Yeah, I didn't either.
I think there's only one time where I was actually drunk, proper drunk. And then every now and then when I was in town, I would just buy a tall boy of Budweiser or some shit, just for the hotel room. But I mean, I know other people party a lot more on their through hikes, but we didn't really party too much. I know that's lame because I'm the guy posting videos oh, drunk fucking hiking or whatever. But
we just weren't out there for that.
Nah. It's it's hard. You're trying to push yourself.
Yeah, you can't be hungover.
It's hard to be
15, 20 miles
in the heat in the middle of Virginia in the summer. There's no way. You would just end up taking mad zeros, which a lot of people do, and that's not real. That's not what we were about. But some people are, and that's cool. All right, let's get back down. Sorry, we're way behind here. American Hikers 69 with another super chat, the last one, but I love the channel. We love you, American Hiker 69. You've single-handedly paid for most of our meals the past week, so that's pretty dope.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you very much for the super chat. Super chats are awesome. Oh, this is kind of a philosophical question. I'm gonna sound like an idiot answering this, but I'll try. It's a good question. Yuri K asked, is there something you had the confidence to do after finishing the AT that you couldn't do before? Oh, I've got an answer for that, actually. This content, YouTube, podcast stuff. I always wanted to start some sort of YouTube channel or some sort of content. And I just never did until after the AT. I started Trail Tales immediately after I finished the AT, the day after I started working on it. So that's it for me. Do you have an answer for that one? It's a good question.
Yeah, I wasn't really afraid after that to just honestly kind of go on a whim. I went out on the AT kind of on a whim. I 6 months before. I had 6 months preparation before I went on the AT, but coming out to Vermont, was kind of was kind of a big deal for me. I just kind of thought, hey, I did the AT, so this might work out. And like I didn't have like it was right when COVID was happening, and like I didn't know if I was gonna get a job or whatnot.
Yeah.
So just kind of like
Just sent it.
we're going with the punches,
Just sent it. Old news by now because we're way behind in these chats. But I
Darwin,
just
nice.
noticed that Darwin on the trail, the man himself, said hi. He said, "Howdy, fellas." Darwin, if you're still here, which you're probably not, because you're probably working on a video that's way better than anything I'll ever make. But hi, Darwin. That's really cool to see Darwin in here. I appreciate that. Darwin's like obviously Darwin's got like a huge channel, way more legit than this nonsense that I put out. So the fact that he continues to show love to this channel is really awesome and something I really appreciate. So thank you very much, Darwin.
I'll be right back.
Darwin on the trail. That's actually really cool. All right, Flossy's gonna go take a pee. I'm assuming. I'm gonna hold it down for a second here. And in the meantime, we got a couple more super chats here. Thank you very, very much. Even though Brandy is making fun of me a little bit here, that's all right. People can make fun of me in the super chats. I don't care. That's basically like the entire last stream. Brandy Thomas, $5 super chat. Thank you very much. Hey, YouTube daddy. That's weird. When are you hiking the PCT, or are you chickening out? Not this year. Excuse me. Not this year. Honestly, with just the state of the world right now, we just didn't want to force it. I'm totally fine with people hiking this year. People who don't have a choice or people who just want to send it anyway. I totally get that. But for us, it was like we could have done it this year, or we could just do it hopefully next year, and it wouldn't really make that much of a difference. The only difference is we'll have more money in our bank accounts. So there was no need to like force it this year. I know that's not the case with a lot of people. A lot of people have it's just like I got to go now or I'll never get another chance. But we're very fortunate in that was not the case with us at all. So that's why we're chickening out. You can call it chickening out. You can call it whatever you want. I call it smart planning. But that's why we're not doing the PCT this year. But we will at some point, or we'll try it anyways. We probably won't finish it because we're not, or at least I'm not that good at hiking. In fact, I hate it. All right, here we go. Oh boy, Ben hiking outdoors. Thank you for your super chat. This is going to be a good one. This is a good would you rather. Oh man. Would you rather hold hands with Dan Becker through the entire Notebook movie, or only listen to Nickelback for an entire through hike?
I'd rather hold hands with Dan Becker. I'm gonna say.
I don't know. Nickelback's got some good songs.
Going through their whole discography. Like,
Never made it as it was, man.
100 times.
Nickelback like sucks, but you got to admit that song, "How You Remind Me," it's kind of a catchy song.
Old school Nickelback's not bad.
It's kind of a catchy song. I know Chad Kroeger's a douche and shit, but so am I. So I feel him. But Nickelback does kind of suck. I don't know.
I don't think I could listen. I
don't think I could hold. You're gonna hold hands with Dan Becker,
dude. I like listening. I like listening to music too much that I couldn't stand to listen to Nickelback for 6 months.
True. That's true. Oh man, that's true. I love these would you rathers, guys. Please keep up the would you rathers. That's so funny. Thank you for the super chat, Ben, and thank you for that incredibly just dumb and entertaining question. That's awesome. Darwin is still here. That's awesome too. Darwin, let's go. Darwin on the trail. Darwin in the super chat. Let's see. Darwin is confirming what I was saying about people not on the trail. Ha! If Darwin said it, it's true. People talking about Nickelback now. Look at this photograph. Look at this photograph. Honestly, I liked that song when I was in middle school. I'm not gonna lie. And you would have too when you were in middle school. Let's see.
Dan Becker's probably buying movie tickets to the Notebook as we speak.
Would you rather hike as many more? Why can't I talk tonight? Would you rather hike as many more hikes as you want, but they're shitty, or one more hike, but it's the greatest hike ever? Ooh. Ooh, once my brain actually wrapped around that question, that's actually a pretty good would you rather. And that was from Death Steed.
I noticed the shittier times are like the best stories.
Yeah.
For sure, but think about like every hike's the NPT.
I know.
Like,
I would rather go many more hikes shitty. I wouldn't want to I can't just do one more hike. I'm too much of a hiking nerd to just do one more hike. I'm only 25. I can't give it up that early.
I think I'm with you on that one.
But it would suck if every hike was shitty. But every hike is shitty because I hate hiking. Let's see. Let's see if there's any before that. All right, let's go. Another J Shock super chat. Thank you very much, J Shock. Thank you to everybody who's given super chats and just questions. Much appreciated. This is really fun. This is honestly, I think, my favorite live stream so far.
No doubt.
Really good questions tonight, everybody. You guys are killing it. Hopefully we are too. J Shock writes, listen to your Trail Tales episode with Darwin today. Oh, there you go. That's an older one. That's awesome. I'll have to have Darwin back on. Darwin, if you're still listening, you got to come back on Trail Tales.
I love the story at the end of that podcast.
Yes.
That Darwin told. That's
yes.
A sick story.
You listened to that one?
Yeah.
Nice. Flossy listens to my podcast sometimes. When was the last time you listened to Trail Tales? Have you even listened to the ones you were on yet?
Yes.
Okay.
I've listened to
I'll
those.
take it.
Obvious. I'm being selfish.
I mean.
But I don't. Honestly, I listened to like everyone we hiked the AT with, Tuts, Darwin.
Yeah.
That dude who did the skateboarded some of the Florida trail.
Alex. Yeah, that's another throwback.
But yeah, it's been a little bit.
Yeah, that's okay. You don't have to listen to my podcast. I don't even listen to my podcast anymore because I have someone that edits them. Shout out to Rose. She's awesome. But yeah, J Shock wrote that the episode almost brought him to tears. I'm guessing he's talking about the story at the end. Darwin, I don't know if you're still watching, which I don't know why you would be, but if you are, that was honest. And I'm not just saying this because Darwin's awesome. That was one of the best, in my opinion, end of episode stories that I've ever had. Because those of you that don't listen to Trail Tales, just for some context, at the end of every episode, except for the couple I've forgotten if I was being an idiot, but most of the time, I always have my guests share their go-to favorite story from the trail at the end of the episode because it's called Trail Tales. You got to have some stories there. And Darwin shared a really awesome one. I remember I told him, and I tell a lot of people this, especially those who have channels and who make content and stuff. I always try to challenge people and get them to share a story that they haven't really talked about very much publicly before. And Darwin shared a really awesome one. I'm not going to spill the beans now because I want people to go listen to it. So go find that episode. I have no idea what number it is. It's less than 100. That's all I know. Just type in Darwin on the Trail Tales. It should come up. That was really awesome. That was a really awesome episode. Jared Gray said that story gave me chills. It was epic. Yes, it was. I'm taking credit for all this stuff, but it's Darwin that told the story. So yeah. That's awesome. Drink every time Kyle says Darwin is awesome. If you wanted to turn our live streams into a drinking game, it'd be very easy. Drink every time I stumble over my words tonight and then make fun of myself for stumbling over my words. Because I've done that.
American Hiker said I'd be drunk.
Yes, you would be. We got another super chat up here. Chad Adventures. Nice. Thank you very much for the super chat. For the super Chad. Has he given one before? Have I made that joke already? Chad, if you give another super chat at some point in the future, I'm definitely going to make that joke. Thank you for the super Chad. Yo, couple beers for the boys. Also in the same boat. Just going to save a bunch and send her next year. That's right, Chad.
Yeah, because that was one thing, honestly, that I did regret. And I said I would do differently on the next through hike. Is not that I didn't have enough money to complete it, but I just wanted more. So I was more secure afterwards.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely, I'm kind of glad we're
not going this year.
Yeah, taking it easy. And
it just didn't make sense.
Yeah. But the year after, 2022.
We'll send it. My channel would have popped off. That would have been nice, but that's all right. I'll just do it the old-fashioned way. Until next year. We're still gonna hike. We're gonna do it, yeah. We're getting old, so we gotta do it before we get too old. Let's see here. Scroll down a little bit. Margaret apologized for redacting her comment. That's okay. That's okay. You're forgiven. This is one I want you to answer, Flossy. Zikora asked, really good question. And I've talked about this a bunch, so I'm going to let Flossy answer this one, as I just said. What inspired you to hike the Appalachian Trail?
At the time, I was living in Savannah, Georgia, and I just wasn't really like a huge fan of the city that I was living in. But I grew up in like a small town in Maine, so that's what I'm used to. But
What's the town?
tell
everybody the town.
Bradley, Maine.
Has anybody here ever been to Bradley, Maine before? If you have, put it in the comments, and we'll probably not see it because we miss like most of these comments. But that'd be cool. I want to see that.
But when I first moved to Georgia, like my uncle sent me a message and was like, "Ever think of doing the Appalachian Trail? You live in Georgia and you're from Maine." And like I brushed it off like when I first read it, but then I was going through some videos, just like, I don't know, I was watching videos how to turn your van into like your home and travel the world.
Hashtag van life.
Like wasn't really like super serious about it, but just was like interested in the videos and thought it was intriguing. Definitely wanted to like travel. And a video came up, like everything you need to know about the Appalachian
Was it Darwin's?
Trail.
Was it Darwin's?
No, it wasn't Darwin.
Oh no,
it was a guy named Seven. His trail name's Seven.
Seven?
He's like an older guy.
I don't think I know who that guy is,
but
I'm sure some people watching do.
I watched his video and it was like an hour long, and like after the video, I literally made up my mind. I was like, I'm doing
it
because I was not that I hated Savannah, and I had really good friends there and still have really good friends that live there. It just really wasn't where like I felt I needed to be. And so, yeah, I would have never met Kyle if I went out there. And yeah, that's kind of what inspired me. I don't know. I wanted to do something spontaneous. Like I said earlier, like go out on a whim and just, I wung it and ended up doing the whole thing. And it was honestly like the greatest experience of my life. So it was awesome. And I met some really good people out there. So
you wouldn't be here right now if you hadn't done it.
That's right.
We got another couple super chats here. Sarah G with the $5. Thank you very much, Sarah G. Would you rather through hike with a 10-pound axe or a camp chair? That is a tough one. I feel like I can't say camp chair. Now, obviously a camp chair weighs less than 10 pounds, but how much of an idiot would I look like if I made that stupid video about how much I hate camp chairs suck or whatever, and then like I went out there with a camp chair? So I'll take just in principle, I will take the axe, the 10-pound axe. I'm gonna have some ripping fires. Apparently, I don't even think I've used an axe before. I'm not a man, but I'll take the axe. But I'd probably take the chair, but I'll take the axe.
10 pounds, it'd be more like a mall, honestly, that you'd be taking out there.
That's a heavy axe. That's a heavy ass axe. The American hikers. This guy's fucking so awesome. This is so funny. The American hiker 96 or 69. Screw it. One more. Wife gonna kill me. You gotta get your own credit card or something, man. I don't know what to tell you. But thank you. I really appreciate the super chats. He's a Patreon supporter, I believe, too.
And he's on here every night.
And he comments on all my videos. You know, I feel like I say this every live stream at this point, but you folks who comment on the videos regularly, I see you. I recognize your names. I usually try to reply to pretty much all the comments for like the first like half day or so after I post a video. And I really appreciate that because it's just awesome to have the validation, but it's also just awesome because it's like every time I post a video, I know I'm going to get some feedback. I know there's going to be some discussion in there. I know there's going to be some people making some funny jokes and stuff. So I really appreciate all that. I appreciate the super chat, American Hiker.
Much love.
96, 69, 60, 90, 69. That makes no sense.
Oh, dude.
Ron Williams, $5 super chat. We're getting a lot of super chats tonight. This is awesome. No $100 super chats like that guy last time, but I can't expect people to give it.
That was unexpected.
That was insane. Some guy gave us $100 super chat last time, which I'm not asking people to do because that's just absurd. But whoever that guy was, shout out to him. But shout out to Ron Williams for the $5 super chat. Ron, thank you very much. The only caveat is we have to spend it on beer. So we can't buy breakfast with this $5. We have to spend it on beer, which I guess I don't know how much beer can you buy with $5? The bars aren't even open here in Vermont. So I guess we're gonna have to buy like half of a 6-pack. Which I still appreciate. You could just buy like one of the tall boys, I guess. All right, we'll do that. We'll buy a couple beers for the mountain tomorrow with that $5. So thank you very much, Ron Williams, for the super chat. Much appreciated. Let's get to some of these questions down here. Ooh, we got a hi from a UMaine alumni.
Nice.
Zakora. Hell yeah. My mom went to UMaine. She went to Farmington.
Bender Bradley, Maine.
Oh, there it is. Yeah, somebody.
All right. If you've been to Bradley, I hope you stopped at Spencer's Ice Cream. So.
Oh, or Pat's. No, that's the OG Pat's is in. Oh, it's in Arno. Yeah. Arno, okay. I guess if we're doing the hometown thing, side note, my hometown, we don't live here now, but we live close to there still. If anybody's ever been to Jericho, Vermont, comment that because that's the town I spent the first 20 years of my life in, and it's a nice little town. We got another super chat here from Jesse Westwood. Jesse, thank you very much for the super chat. I feel like I say the same thing every time someone gives a super chat. I'm like, insert name here. Thank you very much for the super chat. But I do appreciate it. Because like I said, it's nice to make a little bit of money, buy some beer, buy some breakfast. Jesse writes, any plans to hike in the Olympics Peninsula? Lived there for 5 years and was the best hiking I've ever done.
Is that in Washington?
I'm gonna be honest. I think it's somewhere out in the Pacific Northwest. I'm assuming. I'm sorry, Jesse. I don't know exactly where that is. Jesse, you should comment again. You don't have to do a super chat, but just write a comment and say like what some of the mountains or the trails that we should hike there are. Because I'm kind of curious. I've never been to that part of the country. I've never been to the West Coast, and I'd really like to.
I feel like, yeah, that's
Olympics.
Washington.
Yeah, I feel like that's some somewhere up there. This is a good question. Frank Zappa, who also comments a lot in the videos. I recognize that name. This is a funny question. Do you ever meet any annoying people on your hikes? If so, explain an instance.
Annoying people.
I can think of one. It's probably not going to be that funny of a story, but and I'm not just trying to just shit on people here. That's not what this is about. But there was one time very early on the Appalachian Trail through hike where Mullet was here for this one, but it was before we met each other. There was a water source, and Mullet Mike, this guy I was hiking with, was a little bit ahead of me. And so I kind of hiked up on him. He was stopped at the water source. And there was this guy there that was just talking his fucking ear off about his previous Appalachian Trail through hike or something. And I could tell Mullet was just trying to do his water or whatever. And this guy is just yapping. Like, oh, when I went to Maryland and I did this in Virginia, blah, blah, blah. And Mullet's just kind of just half paying attention. And when I walked up, he started directing it at me. And then he was just yapping to both of us. I know I'm such an asshole for making fun of this guy, but eventually I just walked away. He was literally he just kept yapping. I just walked away. I just left him hanging, and then he just redirected back to Mullet. It was pretty funny. Did Darwin just give us a freaking super chat, dude? What the hell?
Nice,
Darwin. Thank you very much.
Appreciate it.
Darwin's awesome. Drink, everybody. Darwin, that's awesome, man. I appreciate that, Darwin. I appreciate you continuing to show this channel love, because it'd be pretty easy to get fed up with my stupid ass jokes. So thank you very much, Darwin. And very good question too. What's your favorite memory from your AT through hike? Something that has really stuck with you and has changed your outlook on things.
I could think of something. That's
a good question.
I don't know what it was, but it was the day we did Franconia Ridge to Garfield and stayed there.
I remember
There
that.
was just something special about
I remember
that day.
I remember the look in your freaking eye, dude. I could tell you were having a good day that day.
Honestly, I shed some tears on Franconia Ridge. It was something about meeting these guys and like everything we had gone through and everything we had done to make it that far. And like we were in New Hampshire, and it was just like, because before I met these guys, like in Virginia, like 700 miles in, like McAfee Knob, like I honestly was thinking about throwing in the towel. And then I met you guys, and like it was just really, it was like something that stuck with me was like the brotherhood that I created out there, and it was just awesome. Obviously, it stuck with me today, like, or I wouldn't be here like on this live stream, but there was something special about that day, and something that like I don't know, like I loved that day.
That was a sweet day.
It was an awesome day. Like that was some of the most fun I've had on the trail for sure.
What is your favorite single memory? This is going to sound generic and obvious. Maybe not generic. That's not the right word. It's just going to sound kind of obvious, but honestly, it's the truth for me. I think my single best memory or single favorite memory was just finishing. And honestly, I'll say, we're going to get so deep right now. When I got up there probably like 5 minutes before you, Indy, and Classic did. These other guys we were hiking with. I got up to the top of Katahdin, that is, like the very end of the trail. And Baker and Little Bear as well.
Side note, I would have been up there before him, but I waited for him there at the miles. Okay.
You were hiking with your dad.
Continue.
So I was up there just a few minutes early before they were. And I mean, it was really amazing, like when I finished, like my little moment there. But watching all of you guys walk up, I don't think I've ever said this before, watching all of you guys walk up to the sign, that was really cool too. Because like it's a weird dynamic when you finish the AT if there's a lot of people up there, because I'm pretty sure we finished on a Saturday if I recall correctly. So it was a beautiful day. There's a lot of day hikers up there, people who don't care about like what we were doing, don't even know what we were doing. And it was just I don't know. It was like we had like our little crew, our little thru hiker crew who just accomplished like this crazy, amazing thing. And then all the other people that just didn't know what was going on. And honestly, like, why should they care at the end of the day? I got sidetracked there, but just watching like all these people that I had hiked with, all these people that I had like firsthand seen, like how much they put into this, finish the trail. That was really, really cool for me. And honestly, it was really cool for me to finish too, because I obviously put a lot into it.
Throughout the whole trail, like what pushed me a lot was another like huge moment was like summiting Katahdin with my dad, because it all started with my dad, like who got me into hiking. He took me on my first hike, Baxter State Park. We climbed Owl Mountain. And then from then on, like every other hike he was going on, he'd bring me on. And I guess, you know, back to the inspiration one, like that's really what inspired me at first. Like I had always never done like backpacking trips, just day hikes, but if it weren't for my dad, and it was just a super special moment. Like that's when times got hard, like that's what I thought about in my head. Like I always pictured my dad and I on top of Katahdin, and then like we finally got the picture up there.
Oh yeah.
And it really was like like that day, like
it's one of the craziest days of my entire life.
And even I was sick, like so actually someone asked, have you ever gotten ill? Like
you were sick?
I got kind of like a cold like the day before. But like on summit day, like I felt 100%. It was so weird.
Nice.
Like it was so weird, and it was such a great day. But
it was intense. Darwin, thank you for that. I know it's a long answer, but
yeah, that was
it's a great question. It's a great question. AT people who have hiked the AT love to talk about the AT. If everybody didn't already get that memo, so great question. We got a couple more super chats here.
And I just want to say, Darwin was like, I watched a lot of Darwin's videos. Like Darwin was the one who like a lot of the things I brought in the AT was because of Darwin.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's funny to see him now, like watching us, and like
that's crazy.
Like I watched his videos like before I did the AT.
Darwin's the man. I'm kind of jealous too. I kind of wish I lived in Flagstaff right now. That seems like a dope place to live, or Flagstaff area, somewhere down there in Arizona. All right, we're gonna move on to some of these other super chats here. Hopefully we don't miss some because we spent a lot of time on that question. We'll get to them. So, Dude Hikes. This is the next one. I'm gonna try to go in order here. Dude Hikes. Cheers for entertainment while I pack for today's hike. Ooh, that's awesome. My kid shows how to pronounce back to this word. Bibalum. I don't know. That's terrible.
You gotta say it in an Aussie accent.
I can't do it. I can't say that word. But Dude Hikes, if you're even on the stream still at this point, because it sounds like he was dropping off based on this text here. Thank you for the super chat. And I will have to go watch your kid pronounce that word because there's no way I can do it. No way. I can't even pronounce words I've pronounced before. Let's go get some of these super chats here. Guys, there's so many questions here. Sorry if we're missing some. We'll do some more.
Appreciate it, Mara.
Thank you, Mara, for the breakfast money. We're going to buy a nice breakfast now. Let's see here. Spill. Here I go again.
Splitar.
Yeah, that. Would you rather hike Mahoosuc Notch on loop for a month or the Long Trail Black Fly season on loop for a month?
Mahoosuc Notch. Mahoosuc Notch was actually kind of fun.
It was kind of fun, but on loop for a month?
Black flies, dude. Black flies.
Flies do suck. Not a big.
But I guess you
fly
could wear a
fan.
head net.
Yeah.
You could wear a head net. And you could do what Tuts did.
The Long Trail is more variety, though. Would you just want to hike the same mile stretch? Even if it's like a dope, like crazy, like rock boulder mile stretch, like that'd get old after a while, I feel like. I mean, the Long Trail would get old after a while. But I mean, first of all, it takes most people like just barely under a month to hike the Long Trail. So realistically, you'd hike like the Long Trail and then you'd hike the first half.
I'd rather hike the Long Trail.
I convinced him.
I'd rather hike the Long Trail.
That's a good question.
You're right.
Though.
That'd be so monotonous. Like
I'd be like,
Notch was fun.
You'd probably like after hiking the Mahoosuc Notch on loop for a month though, you'd probably learn like the exact like best way to get through it.
Yeah.
So you'd just be ripping through that shit. You'd probably set like an FKT for the Mahoosuc Notch, which might be kind of cool, but probably not. But that's a good question. Thank you for the super chat. Splitar.
No,
Splitar. Thank you for the super chat. J Shock. Tell your best dad joke. Ooh.
Dad joke?
Oh, I feel like I'm being put on the spot here. Because like I make jokes in my videos, but I'm not like funny on the spot. That's the thing. I'm only funny when I have an editing software in front of me and I can like put like a stupid like filter on my face.
I don't even know.
A dad joke? Oh man, I feel like I don't know. I got nothing. I'm not good at jokes on the spot. I'm not that funny. I'm just funny when I can edit something. I'm funny. I'm good at editing jokes. I'm not good at telling jokes.
I'd have to sit there and think about a dad joke.
The best dad joke? The only thing I can think of is today when I was working out with Jack, we were like, he was like putting together the bench we were using. And like once he like put it together, he like did the thing where he like tested it for a second and he was like, that's not going anywhere. And we were like, that's literally like the most dad thing. Like if you like strap anything down or like you put anything together, you got to like give it like a little like test and be like, oh, that's not going anywhere. That's the most dad. That's the closest thing to a dad joke I can think of right now. Let's see here. Let's scroll down. Do we have any more? I think we got all the super chats there. Let me make sure I didn't miss any. Until we get more, maybe. But honestly, people have been super generous tonight. Really appreciate it, everybody. This has been a super fun live stream. Anna asked, would you rather never leave Vermont or be stuck in Vermont forever? Wait a minute. Wait, what?
That makes no sense.
That's so funny. That made me like short circuit for a second in my brain there. I would rather leave Vermont. I'm getting sick of Vermont. I'm ready for somewhere else. We don't need to get into that. Let's see. Scrolling down a little bit. We're just getting caught up here. Todd. I saw Todd's question because he's got the Bruins symbol in his profile picture, which shout out to Todd for that. Go Bruins. Hope to see you guys in the Whites this summer. We will definitely be in the Whites this summer. I am itching to get back to the Whites. I love that place. I want to live there, honestly. So say hi if you see us in the Whites.
We went to Galehead this summer, didn't we?
I think we did. It's on the Pemi Loop, I'm pretty sure. We've on that. Probably.
I thought
we went to Gio. We went to Gio and South Twin.
Galehead is
and the Bonds.
Is Galehead a hut? It's a hut?
I think it is a hut. It's a mountain too. I should know this. That's all right.
It gets all bundled into.
Let's see. We'll do a few more here, guys. No politics. Let's see here. Have you ever used waterproof socks? I didn't even know that was a thing, honestly.
Yeah, honestly, let's shout this guy out because he's going back to that video we made.
Oh,
Saw your dad at Katie's bonfire. You remember that joke we kept making?
I remember that. People love this reference. People comment this reference on almost every single video I post still to this day.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's crazy.
Jay Shot coming in again.
You failed at the dad joke. Time to shotgun a beer. Oh, man. Should we do it?
I just opened one, so I can't really shotgun it now.
Should I try? It's a super chat.
We did fail on the dad joke.
All right. Can you hold it down for a second?
We get some more questions in here, maybe.
All right, everybody, give a bunch of questions for Flossy so I can run downstairs and grab a beer real quick so he doesn't just sit here awkwardly like scrolling through. Oh, shit. We just got a fat super chat. Wow. We got the 69.69 super chat. I don't like Patreon because I'm afraid of the commitment. Fair enough. But I like one-time purchases for a night of fun.
Nice.
That's oh, man. That's
60 cents.
I guess it's late. It's a Friday night. We'll let it slide. But thank you, Cody, for your witty and not safe for work super chat. That's funny. Thank you very much. That's the best super chat we've gotten tonight, actually.
Yeah, thank you.
Cody must be hammered to give us that much money. You're gonna regret that tomorrow, Cody. But thank you very much. I appreciate it. You could do this. You could just stare into the camera while Kyle is gone, silent and motionless.
I could do that.
That'll be great for engagement. I'm sure people will love that. Let's see. I'll do the shotgun. We need a question for Flossy to riff on for a minute while I go get the beer. Also, I suck at shotguns, everybody. So it's going to be kind of embarrassing, honestly. I'll do it, though. It's going to be a Coors. So before you guys start complaining, like, oh, Coors isn't real beer, that's all we have for light beer right now. So it's going to be a Coors, so shut up. Let's see. Questions. Let's get some questions. Did I miss this? Oh, no, I got that super chat. Oh, this is, can you riff on this one while I'm gone for a second? You don't got to hold back.
Let's do there was something about my trail name on here.
Somebody asked what your trail name was?
Or how I got it. It's down.
Sorry.
Down.
Oh, this one right here. You want to do that?
Yeah, I can do that one.
All right, Flossy's going to answer this one. I will be back in about 30 seconds.
So, for those of you who don't know, Neal's Gap is like 30 miles into the AT. So, I was at Neal's Gap, and I met a girl named Courtney there. And we started talking, and Courtney was, at the time I lived in Savannah, Georgia. And Courtney was also from Savannah, Georgia. And come to find out we had a mutual friend, so we kind of became friends. But so usually I'd get to camp before she would every night, but every time this happened for like a stretch, like 5 times in a row, she'd come into camp and like I'd be flossing my teeth getting ready for bed, and she just said, I'm just gonna call you Flossy. And like at first I was like, I I don't know if I want to stick with that trail name, but I just thought on it, and Flossy became my trail name. So,
All right. Flossy is his trail name. All right, this is what my life has come to, folks. Shotgunning beers for the internet. I'm 25 years old. Charlie Brown still wants us to kiss. It's not going to happen, but I am going to shotgun this beer only because someone did a super chat. I'm not good at shotgunning. Don't time me. Don't expect like the best fucking shotgun you've ever seen in your life.
I'm gonna step back for this one.
I already opened it, so it won't spray everywhere. I might have to burp first. Hold on. I need all the space I can get here. Oh, now I feel pressure to burp. Now I can't burp. It's like when you have to sneeze.
I'll burp for you.
I'm gonna shotgun this. We'll do a few more questions, and then we're gonna call it a night and get try to sober up before we go ski tomorrow. Oh, I thought I felt it coming on. There we go. All right.
3,
I don't know why this is dumb.
3, 2, 1. Choke. Back to thinking college days.
So cold.
Nice.
Woo.
Gotta give the nuts for that one.
Oh man, I hate shotgunning, but I did it for the internet. Oh, my eyes are watering. 2 hours later, snap time. I see you. Yeah. I did my best.
Jeopardy's past due. It's not the same without Trebek.
Let's go until we get one more super chat.
All right, sounds good.
I'm just basically begging people to give us super chats.
Jay Shock said, "Nice, thank you."
You're welcome. As I just burp right into the microphone here. Let me throw this thing away. Sorry, Floss. I'm trying to ditch it.
You're good.
Oh. That's awesome. Let's see here. Now I'm all flustered. It's one shotgun. It's not that bad, Kyle. As my voice cracks.
I can't talk shit on Nicholas Harley. I can't talk shit on Ultras because I love them.
Ultras are.
Favorite shoe.
I'm honestly thinking about getting a pair of Ultras. I've been using the La Sportiva Wildcats for a long time now, but I'm thinking about switching.
I've said it before, but it's the only shoe I've taken out of the box, and it feels like it's already broken in when you put your foot in it.
That's awesome. Do we miss anything? No.
Nope.
No. I feel like I shouldn't even be begging for super chats after that $69.69 super chat.
Yeah. Oh.
Let's see. All right, we just got two more. Vagabonding with Greasy said safety meetings or nah.
We're always safe.
We're very safe. We try to be very safe on the trail.
Yes.
And I recommend everybody does the same. And American Hiker 69, what happened since I left? Well, I shotgunned a beer because someone gave me a super chat to do it. And then I burped a bunch into the microphone. Darwin was here. Darwin gave a fat super chat, which is awesome. And then that was about it. That's what you missed. Honestly, that's a lot. You missed a lot, American Hiker. Darwin gave like the second highest super chat tonight, I'm pretty sure. Something like that, which is awesome. Darwin's awesome. Drink. All right.
Darwin is awesome. Drink.
I did say one more super chat, and then we got two. Should I do it again? Should I be that guy just begging for more money? Panhandling on the internet?
How about we do one more question?
Let's do. Can we do one more good? Would you rather?
Yeah.
And like we're gonna be picky
the best
here.
Would you rather?
We're gonna be picky. So, give us your best. Would you rather? And we will maybe answer it. Also, do you know who this guy is? Craig Maines?
Is it because his last name's Maines?
No, it's because this guy, he's got a channel.
Oh.
I don't know too much about him, but
sorry, Craig.
I just know that people always ask me to have him on Trail Tales because he's hiked the AT like a shit ton of times or something like that. So, Craig, slide into those DMs. Let's make a Trail Tales episode happen.
He should know if it's possible to hike the AT too many times.
I think that's why he asked it. Hawk. Oh, God. Mad fucking throat clearing shit there. Hawk is his trail name, I think. I should know more about him. He's more of a hiker than I'll ever be.
Not seeing would you rather's.
I saw a couple down here. I scrolled up. Let's see. Nice. I don't want to do that. That's a really funny one.
There it is.
Buckman840 asked a really funny one, but I don't want to do that one. I don't want to make fun of people I know in person.
That one's for you right there. Got the old super chat.
All right. I feel like it's only fair. Oh, we got a couple. All right. We got a couple would you rathers here. And then we got a super chat would you rather, which I feel like, to be fair, we can't like just choose that one, although it is a really good one. So we'll do this super chat would you rather. We got another super chat from Milo. We'll do that one. Oh, we just got another one. I can't even. What am I trying to plan this? People keep sending shit. So, let's see. I should just do the super chats.
Start with this one.
I just got to do the super chats. Vagabonding with Greasy. This is interesting name there. Thank you for the $5 super chat. Would you rather hike with a camp chair or never talk to Flossy again? That is a tough one, right? Because I'm really stuck. It's between a rock and a hard place here, because on one hand, Flossy is right here. And if I shit on him, he's going to be mad and he's going to beat me up while I'm sleeping. But on the other hand, I can't admit that I might hike with a camp chair, because then all the trolls in my comments that tell me I'm an idiot for making that camp chair video are going to be validated, and we can't have that.
Well, you said you'd hike with a 10-pound axe rather than a camp chair. So would you rather hike with a 10-pound axe than talk to me ever again?
I think this is it, Flossy. I'm sorry. I can't carry the camp chair, bro. Damn. The internet is my life. And once I made that meme, I can't go back on it. So
this is the last live stream I'm doing, folks. So get your questions in.
That's tough. That's a good super chat. That's funny. That's the kind of super chat I would do if I was like watching some idiot do a live stream. That's a funny question. We got a bunch of good, like, would you rather. Milo said, I don't have a question or a would you rather, but I love your content. Keep it up. I donate more, but I'm already one of your top tier Patreon supporters. Thank you very much, Milo. You're not obligated to give me any more money than you already have. Thank you very much. Everybody else, you are obligated. No, I'm just kidding. I appreciate everybody.
160.
I appreciate all the super chats. I appreciate all the questions, even if you didn't give me money. I appreciate even if you didn't ask a question and you're just watching. I'm starting to slur my words now. One shotgun, slurring his words. Would you rather hike with Flossy or Taylor Swift?
You better choose your words carefully.
Taylor Swift's a pretty good looking lady, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, you don't get much of that on the AT or any through hike.
I've seen some cuties on the AT.
Oh, I'm just saying.
But Flossy is a great hiking partner, and even though I literally just said I'd rather not hike with him than carry a camp chair, but he's a great hiking partner, and we keep a similar pace.
Think of all the views you'd get with T Swift on your channel.
If I hiked with Taylor Swift, she would probably end up hating me and then write a song about me.
Yeah.
So I'd probably rather go with Flossy, just because I don't want to end up on a Taylor Swift song. Although I'd probably get a bunch of subscribers if that was the case, but probably don't want to go there. Would you rather never hike again? This is from Jesse Westwood. Thank you for the super chat, Jesse. Would you rather never hike again or have to work a desk job for 9 to 5 until you're 60? Well, I feel like I'm probably going to have to do that anyway. So
some type of job, yeah.
Right now it's a in your basement job because of COVID, work from home stuff. But I would probably, I don't know. I'm telling you, these questions tonight have been the best questions we've ever gotten in these live streams. It's a good question because I don't know. Like, I genuinely can't, because I don't really want to work a 9 to 5 until I'm 60. That sounds terrible. But I also would never want to not be able to hike again. That sounds terrible too.
I'd rather work a desk job.
I probably would too, because let's be honest, that's probably what's going to end up happening to me anyways, which is, I just said I didn't want to do it, but it's not the end of the world. So.
To never hike again?
I'll work the desk job till I'm 60 if I can continue to hike. Yeah. Yeah. That's what I'm going with. Man, everyone's just tossing the super chats our way right now. Oh, Jesse with a nut. Jesse Westwood. I almost said Woodworth. Jesse Westwood with another one. Olympic Peninsula hikes. Because earlier we were asking about that.
I still don't know where it is. But
Enchanted Valley. Well, that's okay. We can look at this. Later and scope it out. Enchanted Valley, Seven Lake Basin, Royal Lake Basin, Mammoth Pass. That sounds intense. Silver Lakes. I feel like I've heard of that. Maybe it's also a pretty generic name, so maybe not. And Duckabush River. That's awesome, Jesse. We are gonna look. We're gonna look all those places up later. So thank you for sharing those. That's awesome. Oh, he's gonna look them up now.
No, I'm not gonna. I'm just gonna.
Oh, he's gonna take a picture.
There we go.
Awesome. Thank you very much for the information, Jesse. That's much appreciated. We're always down to scope out new places, except for the Red River Gorge. And speaking of the Red River Gorge, American Hiker 69's got another super chat. His wife is currently killing him. That's not good. That's tough.
Damn, he typed pretty good if she's currently killing
She
him.
must not be doing a very good job. Hopefully she's not, because I don't want American Hiker 69 to die.
No.
Because I'll miss his comments and his super chats. This has been such an awesome live stream. And the funny thing is we don't even have as many people watching tonight as we have all the other ones, but this has been the most fun one for sure. Everybody, if you had fun tonight like we did, you got to come back for the next one. This is a good one. Scott, I see that super chat, but real quick here, Scott Foster again coming in with fire questions here. Would you rather be adopted by the Schill brothers family or the Dan Becker family? That's an easy question. The Schill brothers, they might hike with camp chairs, but the Schill brothers are awesome. And speaking of the Schill brothers, if you guys enjoyed this live stream, you got to go on YouTube tomorrow night and watch the Schill brothers live stream. They usually go on Friday nights. We usually go on Saturday nights, but we flip-flopped this time. And honestly, I'm not going to lie. They're like the OG backpacking live streamers. Their live streams are way more fun than ours are. They're just awesome guys. If I have the energy after ripping on the mountain all day, I'm going to try to pop in and give them some troll questions. So everybody go watch the Schill brothers tomorrow night. Honestly, I'm a huge fan of their channel. They're like good friends of mine at this point, and they're awesome. So even if they hike with camp chairs, fuck their camp chairs, but they're awesome. So go watch their live stream tomorrow night, everybody. They actually shouted out our live stream tonight, which was very nice of them. They did not have to do that.
They did one tonight?
No, they posted about our live. They posted about their live stream for tomorrow, but they included in the comment. They were like, "Oh, you should also check out Kyle's tonight," which was really nice of them. They did not have to do that. So, Schill brothers are awesome. Stitch, Lilo and Stitch with the $20 super chat. Damn, nice $20 super chat. I feel like after the $69 super chat, I'm not looking at the numbers as much anymore. But $20, that's a fat super chat. I appreciate that, Stitch.
Lilo.
Well, if we are obligated, yes, you're obligated to give us a super chat. Here's my part. Enjoyed the live stream. Stitch, that's really awesome. I joke, you're not obligated, but I appreciate it nonetheless. Do you appreciate it?
Oh, I appreciate it.
He appreciates it nonetheless as well. We gotta get off of here. We gotta end this soon. This is awesome. DC said, film your ski trip tomorrow. DC, I'm going to film our ski trip tomorrow, but I'm not going to post it on YouTube because people are going to complain because they only want hiking content. And honestly, I don't really blame them. So the way you can watch it is if you follow me on Instagram at Kyle Hates Hiking. I will post a story probably tomorrow night, assuming we get enough clips to make a good video. It'll just be like a 40-second highlight of all the crashes that Flossy has and all the sick runs that I have and all the jumps and stuff. So go watch that. Follow me on Instagram at Kyle Hates Hiking. I think there's a link in the description too. We got to get off of here. We got to end this, guys.
One more.
We'll do.
Mount Hood. We saw that guy shredding Mount Hood.
Is that one of the videos we watched?
Yeah, that guy
Is it
in the X
Jonathan?
Games. No, not Jonathan.
Yeah. I know
I
who you're talking about.
forget his name, but
Yeah, Mount Hood. I've heard good things about Mount Hood.
oh, he's going there.
Oh, Frank's going to rip Mount Hood.
Nice.
That's awesome. I'm jealous. I was about to. This is all right. We gotta end this here.
One more.
Question. One more good question. We're gonna be picky, so let's see them. The last time I said that, a bunch of people asked questions, and then I didn't even read like half of them. But now's your chance, everybody. Questions. Oh, here we go. Coco said, "Help."
What?
This guy's fucked. Questions. That's funny. I don't want to answer it though.
I know.
You know you have dope subscribers when they ask you questions that I just can't answer. Questions, everybody. One more. Going once. Dan Becker. Oh no, did Dan Becker say something? I missed it.
If Dan Becker said something, you gotta scroll up.
Two people just said Dan Becker said something. I didn't see it. No. Oh God. Oh yo, Bryce is here. Yo, what's up, Bryce? Shouldn't you two be at a frat party right now? Where's my sweatshirt? Nah, it's too cringe. I can't do that. Yes, we should. I was gonna go find I was in a fraternity college. I was gonna go find my letters, but nah, screw you, Bryce. Bryce was a frat boy back in the day. He's just upset because he's slightly too old for that now. Dan Becker said it was a great live stream. Man, we had everybody. We got all the people popping in tonight. Dan, Darwin, Bryce, American Hiker 69. One more question, everybody. Would you rather answer one more question or shotgun another beer? I'd rather answer one more question. So one more question.
Dan Becker at 10 minutes. Jeez. We missed him all the way back there.
Or probably 10:03, like 10:03 p.m.
Oh.
We can't see the time on here like they can. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they can see the time on all the shit.
So 3 minutes ago.
How many more one questions are you going to answer? That's fair. I've said that like 5 times. Let's see. One more. We're waiting for a good one. And I'm just kind of firing off random comments I see in the meantime. This was a really fun live stream, everybody. Everyone's doing the 100. If you had to answer one more question, what would it be? I guess I just nah. Everyone's just making fun of us now. Which, to be honest, that's what I would do too if I was in everybody else's position right now. Oh, this one. Should we do that one? We gotta answer one of these at some point here.
Yep.
We should just do this. All right, Buckman 840. You got the final question. Congrats. I guess a pro tip for everybody: if you really want to get a question that's going to jump out at us, ask it about the AT because that seems to be the ones we gravitate towards the most. But it's a good question. Favorite state section on the AT? I'm gonna interpret that as favorite state or section on the AT. And I'm going to think about it for a second because I don't really know, honestly. You got any ideas? Favorite state or section?
My favorite state was New
Hampshire?
Was New Hampshire, probably. I don't know. Just when I was hiking through New Hampshire, I thought, man, like, every town we went through, I was thinking I could live here. Like, I love New Hampshire.
We should move there.
Maybe.
I'm down. I'm down.
Live free or die, baby.
Live free or die. We don't have to wear 5 masks. It'd be nice. My favorite state or section. I don't know. Maryland. I actually liked Maryland. It wasn't my favorite, but I did like Maryland. Nice. I'm gonna go with. I mean, I think if I had to choose, I would go with New Hampshire as well. But I'm gonna go with my second favorite because I want to talk about something a little bit different than what he just said. I had a really good time in Northern Virginia. I know everyone says like Virginia blues, Virginia sucks, but Northern Virginia was awesome. That was right when I met him. I feel like our crew was just like popping off at that point. Like that was like we were starting to like crush some pretty good miles there. We had good weather through there. Shenandoah National Park was really cool. I got to see my friend Dan through there. Not Dan Becker, my friend Dan who lives in Harrisonburg, Virginia. And yeah, let's go with that. Yeah. Folks, all right, we got to end this. Thank you guys and girls and everybody for watching this. I am continuously just like so grateful for everybody who watches my stupid. I know I like fuck around a lot and joke and stuff, but seriously, it's awesome. I just feel so blessed to have ridiculous people asking stupid questions and giving us stupid super chats. Seriously, it's awesome. And look forward to more of these live streams. Look forward to more videos. And from the bottom of my heart, thank you very much. This is super fun.
Wicked fun.
Yeah.
You guys definitely ask good questions tonight.
This was the best live stream
for sure.
Definitely. Depending on how much money we made, which we're about to find out. But
maybe we should try and switch days with the Shill Brothers.
We'll have to run that by the Shill Brothers. But this was awesome. Thank you everybody so much. I just said thank you like 1,000 times, but I really appreciate this. I really do appreciate this. And I feel like I don't get to say it in the videos because I always just end up just doing stupid shit. But thank you everybody. I hope everyone has a great weekend. We're going to go shred tomorrow. I'm going to go drink some water so I don't wake up hungover and so I can shred tomorrow. Yeah. End the stream. We're going to end the stream. Ready? 3, 2, 1.